Hello and welcome to another video from Koto Co-op. Today we are planning on showing you how we imagine our organizational structure. First off, we are planning on having a horizontal organizational structure instead of a top-down approach, meaning that the administration will mostly serve as a facilitative function, striving for individual team and unit autonomy. To visualize this, the administration is at the bottom layer, the different teams are at the middle layer, and the residential and individuals are at the top layer. So, why do you want to do it this way? In short, there are two main reasons. One, promoting innovation and progress. The other, promoting individual freedom. For people to innovate and actually do something, they have to have the means and the possibility to plan ahead. And you would need grants or permissions to initiate several different types of projects. This, as we know, promotes a larger administration and effectively reduces the amount of people wanting to take any initiative because of the hurdles they have to step over. We want to reverse this trend and make it easier for people to plan ahead and create the future they want. Not only will this make it more possible for the everyday Joe to do something more than usual, it will increase the amount of people initiating different projects, potentially vastly improving local communities. Certainly, many people renovate their houses. However, how many are modifying, fixing, or renovating land that they themselves do not own? In our case, the reduction of money needed will also reduce the dependency on the Koto administration in an effort to create unit autonomy. We, as people, should not need to go through several paper mills to perform different actions. As stated earlier, it reduces what we are doing because it raises the bar. But the bar should not only be lowered to promote innovation and progress, it should be lowered for us. Because the bar promotes direct personal restriction. An example of lowering the bar for some would be to let people locally decide what the regulations are, not administrators that lives on the other side of the city or country. Of course, professionals within the respective fields should still be listened to. While regulations differ from cities and countries, and many examples will not apply to all, some of them could include to grow food or trees in different places, building your house in an aesthetic style that you want, or any unjust governmental regulations that you can remember right now. A perfect example of this is Wikipedia, a communal database we have all come to know, love, and rely on. In this online community, you have a very low bar to make edits on an article, with several contributors improving different aspects of the articles. There are no central approval mechanisms, and it doesn't cost the contributors anything to participate. This principle not only removes the inevitable reduced volunteering, tons of administrative costs, and a slowdown in the system updates, it also facilitates a diversity of ways for people with different skills to work together. The core idea of the organization of Koto Co-op units are that they should be able to define their own rules together with the administration, but should be as free as possible to live how they want, with the exception of a few basic principles. The principles are currently not set in stone, as we want to test out how different aspects of collecting living will work. But a major principle is to reduce spending and exterior reliance on the capitalist system, especially within the unit itself. A basic principle is that all people that live in the unit should be able to be involved in defining the rules of that unit. Rules should be defined so that Koto Co-op, as well as the unit and its people, will benefit from the operation of the unit. As mentioned earlier, the units should be as autonomous and as self-organized as possible, while the co-op administration steps in to control things in the unit only when needed. The co-op, however, tries to offer help, guidance, and tools for units to organize as efficiently and sustainably as possible. However, as of this video, Koto's first unit has yet to be established, and we do in fact not know the best ways to organize a post-scarcity economy or volunteer economy. This is an approach for a new and modern world. There are of course different aspects of our world that has become open access, but the people working on it tends to still need money to function. We would be ignorant to imply that we currently hold all the answers, but the end goal is to reach the point where the whole economy is run by volunteer work, and Koto is a means to find good methods and start a transition towards that goal. While this was primarily aimed at units, we also have teams, and we strive for the same kind of autonomy there. An example of how we are striving for autonomy and transparency within the teams are, for example, the YouTube team, as we are currently known as. We are currently 2 core members and are free to choose which ideas to pursue, the manuscripts, and our video schedule, while anyone in Koto can join in, listen, and come with suggestions. We hope that this video gave some clarity about how we wish to organize and facilitate our co-op. By following the link in the description, you should find our website and more descriptive texts about Koto as an organization that may give you more answers on specific questions. And please, if you have any further questions, ask them and we will gladly answer them to the best of our ability.